It's another fantastic Thursday night for wrestling.
I'm not doing it again. Cloudy's still not here. I'm Brett Danielson, of course, joined by Dylan Cross on this lovely Thursday. How are you doing, Dylan?
I'm still getting used to Thursdays, but we're coming off one of the hottest episodes of Inferno in months.
The first official
and I'm looking forward to what Thursday has to do.
Must-watch episode.
Must-watch
in
episode.
the Discord.
Of course, what do we have starting us off here?
Don't remember. We announced a lot of this a week in advance. Oh, that's right. The best 800 and this point
seconds.
803 billion years. He's been partying forever. We've already discussed this. Victorio Grew is here.
He also has a sticker in the Discord now.
He does. I don't know how, but he does.
He made that graph, man.
That graph was gorgeous, to be fair.
Now, Vittorio, he got this chance, but unfortunately, because of his opponent, I pray for him.
Yeah, just a little.
Vittorio is a talented competitor, and that is, nothing against him. But the man he is stepping into the ring across from is on another level.
It is. He has not heard the word stop since arriving here. It has been all go for his opponent.
Absolutely.
The best Lost Treasure champion since we have had the belt, in my opinion.
What does Cloudy call him?
Hashtag Humble King Cyrus Creed is on his way down to the ring. I think that's right. If not, I'll get a text from him later.
I do believe it is Humble King.
He has been on a dominant tear since taking that belt, and I don't see anybody taking it off of him soon. However, if there was somebody to do it, it would be the greatest 837 seconds to ever exist.
True. Victorio is one of those people that absolutely takes any chance he can get to shine. And, what's one more chance here?
Absolutely, and I mean, not only does he take every chance, we saw in the match against Russell Tanaka, even when he was losing, he made the best out of it. Of course, that's where the graph came from.
True.
Does he do the MX Rockstar look? I know some people aren't gonna get that, but... Oh... Yeah!
Of course, this week has been kind of strange without Cloudy here.
Absolutely, but he's getting things smoothed out for Homecoming, which... Ooh, it's going to be a great time.
I have heard some rumors, Brett.
I was going to
Some
say...
rumors.
Lost Treasure Championship, of course, on the line. No Tim.
Not yet.
Cyrus Creed, Victorio Grew.
I just realized he has a tattoo on his stomach.
Approaching the center of the ring. I've never noticed that either. Oh.
Wasting
Rejecting
no time
the
with a handshake.
Handshake and instantly taking his leg out of his leg.
Oh, big spear to start, though.
We always have these talks where there's not a brand split. Deep down inside there is in our hearts, but there's not a brand split. If you had to choose one of these people to represent Wednesday Night Inferno, who would you pick?
I mean, obviously, I'd want to pick the strength of the two in Cyrus Creed, but I mean, I can't fight the absolute ball of charisma that is Mr. Grow.
Well, not only that, he has shown that, like Wednesday Night Inferno, even when you're at your lowest, you're still shining bright. This
Absolutely.
man, win, lose, draw, he's still all smiles.
How can you tell he's smiling? He wears a mask.
Oh my god.
Oh! Add that to the sticker gallery.
Getting thrown down hard.
Cyrus Creed taking the crowd.
And this is not something you want to let him do. If Cyrus Creed gets on a warpath, we've seen that usually ends up not good for the people on the other side.
Absolutely.
He is throwing him like a ragdoll. This is it's not looking good.
No, it is not. Oh no. Thez press.
Miranda Ortiz invented that.
No.
She did, though.
She did not.
Oh my god, there it is again. Almost all the way across the ring. And instantly taking control as... Oh.
This has been nothing but a stomping.
See, but that's the thing is... Yes, Cyrus Creed is a incredible competitor, and when he gets in this... When he gets on a roll like this, it's hard to break. But if anybody can do it, here it is. I was gonna say Victoria would be the one. Very...
I was say
2K comeback, here we go.
Don't swing the line. Shit.
Shit, you didn't warn him quick enough. Oh, going for the cover off the comeback. One.
And just a one.
It's just a one. I was... Ooh. Oh my god, what a thunderous chop, but it doesn't matter. He gets up instantly. Nice little combination and wrenching the neck as Cyrus Creed is down on the mat.
Oh. Slamming him down.
See, but if Victorio can keep this going, it might be game over. We might have a new Lost Treasure champion. Not if he taunts like that, though. Damn.
Yep, see, that little bit of time gave him the cooldown he needed.
Cyrus Creed back on... Never mind. Never mind. Cloudy's not here, so I have to do it.
Both men missing.
Cyrus Creed, though, able to take control quick enough and a big suplex. Off the ropes, into another Miranda Ortiz-like Thez press.
No.
I'm going to keep doing it.
You're going to be wrong every time.
One, two. I'm not wrong. She invented that move. She invented the company that we're in. She invented a lot of stuff. We talked about it in the Discord link in the description yesterday. Spear missing.
Oh, big slam.
A big, like, spinning Uranagi. That was insane. Going for the cover off of a stomp. That is the most Victorio thing to do in an instant kick out. But he lifts Cyrus Creed up like it's nothing. Holy. And a big Big Superman punch out of the
big
corner.
Superman punch.
Victorio going back to that corner. Possibly looking to end it here as he connects with the blockbuster. One. Holy shit.
Just a one.
Holy shit. After two big back-to-back moves, that's gotta feel a little draining.
Absolutely.
But he's looking to limit break. I don't think that's what that elbow's called. I thought he was gonna go to the top rope and do the walking across. Whatever. Cyrus Creed wisely rolling to the ropes and pulling himself up, but Victoria instantly taking control and choking him with that top rope.
Oh. Bit of a different edge than we see from Mr. Grow normally.
Absolutely, but I mean, when you're facing a champion like Cyrus Creed, it feels like you almost have to bring out a different edge.
And speaking of Cyrus Creed, I think he
One,
may have just put
two.
down Vittorio for good.
Yep. Damn. What a great showing from Victorio, though. He had a lot of very big flashes. He just couldn't get it done in the end.
He also caught a lot of air yet again.
Yeah. 3 times. Back to back. That was...
True. Here's where I thought he started to gain some momentum back.
See, I think if he wouldn't have gone for the cover there, that might have been it.
True.
But still your Lost Treasure champion Cyrus Creed as he continues this very dominant reign that he has had.
Absolutely. Banger first match to open the card.
Absolutely. And we still have... Well, we still have the world champion to see later on.
And, I mean, it was announced on Wednesday. It's actually... We have an extra match here tonight.
True. What the fuck, 2K? Holy shit, that is the one break of the episode. There is no plates on that. What the fuck, 2K?
Thank you, 2K.
Holy shit. That's so dumb.
Anyway, congrats Cyrus Creed on winning your Burnt Toast Championship.
Oh, this game. Man. As we move on, well, we saw what happened last week with Super Violent, formerly Super Violent, as Colt the Bolt finally let out his frustrations. His opponent is already in the ring. This is not looking good. Colt the Bolt making his way down to the ring, of course, after breaking up Super Violent. I mean, do I feel like it's the right move? Absolutely. Am I a little sad as the man that brought that team together?
I just personally don't understand why Colt the Bolt blames it all on EVV.
I don't either. It's a tag team effort. There's 2 of you.
You are
You're
in a
supposed
tag
to
team.
work
It
together.
is a group effort.
Him blaming it all on EVV is like getting a 30 on a test and then blaming your partner because it was group work or something.
Yeah.
I just realized who his opponent is. Oh no.
Oh,
of course, the
my
returning
God.
El Dragon Oscuro. Not even getting
Welcome
an entrance. Starting off strong with a Hurricane Rana. Tim, stupid ass, back in the ring. Holy shit, already.
Oh my God. Energy crash of sorts.
1, 2, holy shit.
Oh my God.
It was 2 moves. All he needed was 2. Maybe EVV was the problem.
Maybe.
I don't like saying that because I love EVV, but when your partner breaks it off and then has a showing like that.
insane.
I guess a well-earned victory. Why
His
is he falling
entrance
on the
was
ropes?
longer
He's
than
not
his
tired.
match.
That's true. Hell, his victory is going to be longer than the match. Oh!
Oh,
I didn't even see him jump the barricade.
neither did I. EVV.
Maybe getting a little revenge from last week.
As he should. This is karma.
There's no other way to describe it. This is karma for dog walking EVV, so to speak, last week after the tag match.
Absolutely.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness. Straight off his head, and he's not done.
someone get security out here.
Like, if they're gonna do anything, you've worked here long enough. You should know. We should probably send, like,
Yeah, but I have protocol.
you know what? Send Uno and JC out there. They got this.
I guess. Oh, armbar.
And security finally coming out to do something as we move on. We have a rematch of sorts from Initiative.
Oh.
As the live chat better be spamming it. Cloudy somewhere celebrating while watching the episode, of course. Miss Jackie is about to make her way down to the ring, and I mean,
Miss Jackie. Miss
there
Jackie.
it is. I was waiting for you to do it in honor of Cloudy. We saw how the match at Initiative ended. It was, she had her foot on the ropes. Like, there's no other way to put it. There's footage of it.
It was controversial for sure.
That's on the light side. But Miss Jackie could be your new champion here. Not if Relka uses what she did last week. That I still don't know
True.
how that happened, why that happened, but
Of course, we hope that Shay Spears is okay.
wishing the speedy recovery to Shea Spears, one of the brightest upcoming talents in the women's division. Go Miss Jackie. Go Miss Jackie. There it is.
Yep.
But standing in front of her dreams of being a champion, I was trying to think of a way to word it, is arguably the face of the women's division. I might be a little biased in saying that. But your Defiance champion, Relka, is making her way down to the ring.
Arguably one of the scariest women we have in this division.
I wouldn't even say arguably at this point. I think she is.
True.
Especially if she's allowed to use magic now, I think she might be the scariest.
That is true. After what she did to Shay, I am a little concerned.
She's trying to blame me and say I'm the one spending the budget. I don't let the... I went on a whole tirade about Pyro for 2 damn months. I don't think I'm the one spending the budget. But nonetheless, little tangent over.
I mean, she alone spends at least a decent chunk of the pyro budget. Look behind her.
All the smoke, all the... I don't... It might be magic. Hers might be magic.
I don't know, man.
SWF Defiance champion, of course, championship. Why I read the text on the fucking monitor. On the line, Tim Andrews going backstage like he should be.
He was out here for the very short match.
It's a good point. Dude, get that guy out of here. Another Hurricane Rana to start off. Relka taking early control. Working on the legs of Miss Jackie. Super kick taking her down.
Oh, dropping that senton after.
Now, if I'm Miss Jackie, what do I do different here to prove that initiative was a fluke?
Well, one, pay attention to where you are in the ring at all times.
That feels like.
You do not want to worry about the fact that your ref can't see whether you have your foot on the rope.
Yeah, because if it comes down to that, it's going to be the same outcome.
Absolutely. Now, if I'm Relka, what do I look at to try and keep this woman down for the second time?
I mean, you try not to exert too much energy in the early goings, which, I mean, may already be off a little.
This is true.
Oh, no.
Immediately going for that big hockey fight.
Relka getting the advantage and instantly Rose Plant.
Oh, Rose Plant.
Going for the cover. 1, 2. No. Jackie finding a way to kick out this early on. Countering out Irish whip against the ropes, and there's that big knee.
Oh.
1, 2. No.
Oh.
Already early, though. Both women getting a 2 count. And they're already getting Fight Forever a chance.
This has been one hell of a contest so far.
Absolutely, and we're only in the early goings. Big cannonball getting dodged at the second one. Dodging the dodge, though. This rivalry, so to speak, has been building for, oh man, since Supremacy.
Absolutely.
Because Jackie knew she was facing whoever won Witch's Wonderland, and at this point, both of those outcomes would not have been good for her. Oh! Walking in that submission, and what
Oh!
the? I mean, that's smart on Relka's part, I guess, but...
Yeah.
Huh.
We have a definitive winner.
Congratulations, Relka, on retaining. I know Miss Jackie is probably pissed that she tapped out that quick, but 2 matches back-to-back will do that to you.
I am in awe of what we witnessed here tonight.
That's kind of what I'm thinking, but her dominance continues, I guess, as Relka is still your champion and will reign for who knows how long. As we move on, of course, this was one of the matches we announced last week in the Discord after everything that occurred. He's been almost every champion. Former everything, Lightning Lewis, making his way down to the ring.
He's one of the only ones short of a Triple Crown.
Which, I mean, usually we call him the most accomplished man in SWF. I think we have a new most accomplished man.
Absolutely.
Of course, Steven Chronicles becoming the first Triple Crown champion last week, even though it was due to shenanigans.
True.
Oh, new theme song, new... same bitter little child. We talked about it in the Discord. I went back and forth with him. Discord link in the description, of course. bitter fucking child. I don't even want to talk about him. You do this.
I don't want to do this either. He pissed me off. Then he wants to try and move on to it in ring like nothing even happened.
That's kind of what I'm. He's trying to do the same entrance, trying to get the crowd behind him, even though he said, "I'm a changed man. I'm not a bitter little child. I yada yada." This man broke at all 17 of his fans' hearts in Initiative. Aligning with Tom Callahan.
That number has now dropped from double digits to single.
I love everybody else in the Callahan family. I'm big fans of them. I cannot stand this man, and I think it is still because he tries to carry himself like he's Sean Payne, even though he's trying to get under Pat Cross's wing.
True.
And we're underway. Lewis taking early control. Oh my god.
Oh.
Into that big senton. See, if I'm Lewis, I am taking what Evan did last week to heart. I am unleashing all of my
Oh my god.
tree saving abilities or cat save. He saves trees from cats or something. I don't remember. I'm so pissed right now with this little slime ball in front of us.
Absolutely.
There's that gorgeous rolling face breaker. I couldn't think of the name. That is not what it's called, but we continue.
True.
What? I was going to ask what your thoughts are on Evan, but we've already kind of made those known. I know Cloudy was a big fan. Even if he wasn't, now he is because he's not here to deny it. I know Cloudy was a big fan of Evan Stark when he first joined. I still don't see the appeal. I don't see why somebody as talented as Pat Cross would go and recruit somebody that, frankly, was an errand boy literally a week ago.
For me, it's quite the opposite. I don't really understand how Evan Stark, a kid with a bright future here, by going out and actually finding his groove with his people, is now just another generic
lackey.
Generic lackey. Like, I understand wanting to pair with Pat Cross because of experience. Trust me, I understand. Pat Cross is one of the most experienced, influential people in the back. However, he went from a future star to lackey number 2.
Arguably, with how El Nacho was showing out on Wednesday, lackey number 3.
Exactly. He's like not even the third famous in his own group.
Lewis taking a couple moments before going to the outside. Evan trying to taunt in front of us and eating a kick for it. Lewis getting kicked off finally. Working him over a little on the outside. Suplex. No. Fisherman Buster. And I know we talk a lot of shit about this kid, but I do see the talent. I do see the Sean Payne aspects. And like I said, I think that is one of the reasons that I am not his biggest fan, because he instantly went on this little streak and thought, I'm the second biggest star in SWF. It went straight to this kid's head. And instead of capitalizing on what we thought was unbridled potential, he, like we said, to slowly become just a lackey to arguably one of the best wrestlers we have here as Evan goes for a pin 1. Lewis getting a shoulder up. Evan working over that submission, locked in deep. But Lewis rolling out. Kick straight to his spine. Go behind into a Russian leg sweep. Can the resident superhero beat the bitter little child that is Evan Stark? Off the ropes, landing that gorgeous spinning move, going for the cover. 1, just a 1 count as Evan gets his shoulder up.
And there we see the veteran instinct of Lewis.
Absolutely, and here we go.
Oh, speaking of.
Almost folding him in half. I keep mentioning it, but I thought that this kid had a lot of potential, and then he tried to ride off the streak. I do hope Pat Cross awakens something inside him as we get a 2 count.
I hope, but I'm not hopeful, if that makes sense.
Oh, absolutely. Lewis off both sides eating a kick. But my thing is, if anybody can do it, it is Pat Cross. It is Tom Callahan, who have shown that they are, love him or hate him, 2 of the smartest men here.
Absolutely.
Lewis Irish whipped into the corner. Being brought down hard.
I didn't start calling him up.
Oh! 1, 2, just a 2 count. It is going to take a lot more to take out our resident superhero. Here we go. Lewis punches straight to the ribs and a kick coming in. Oh, Evan float over though with the counter. Big punches, chops, kicks, all of the combinations. Leg sweep taking him down as Lewis tries to crawl to the corner to gain some control. Evan taking time to taunt. Of course, SWF, somebody's got to aura farm. Arms being thrown up, lightning. Lewis rolling into the corner and getting caught into an EDT. Going for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Thank you for coming, Lightning Lewis. And what a win for the young Evan Stark here, as I believe an intern is talking to Dylan right now, trying to... It sounds like somebody in a later match has been taken out, or like they can't compete. I'll get his thoughts as soon as he comes back onto the headset. It looks like a rough situation, but Evan Stark finally getting a victory after what feels like months of crying and complaining, but it's only been a couple days. What a win.
I'm sorry.
For the
yes,
young
I did
Evan.
indeed get confirmation that Cody Moon is unable to compete here tonight. But he has found a replacement, apparently.
I mean, oh. I was going to say, who could it be, but... It's Ricky Starr.
No double name treatment anymore, huh?
No, it felt very weird. I almost did it off of instinct, but... No double name. Could be a different champion after tonight, though.
True. Finding his way into the Valor Championship spot.
Arguably, stealing Cody Moon's spot.
Well, from what I'm hearing, it was a choosing, like he chose to put him there.
Okay, I mean, I guess.
I think you just have trust issues.
Maybe a little, but that's a story for a different day.
Oh yeah, how do you feel that your cult may be coming back?
Look, it's not a cult, first off. Second off, me, Daniel Lewis, and the other members of Peak have talked to the cult. The not cult, sorry. And as they've started to make their way back, I think we're all on decent terms.
You talked to them. Am I hearing that correct?
Yes. Once again, I know you guys don't understand them. They talk in what sounds like Animal Crossing sounds. But I understand it. We've already been over this. If you don't know, go back and watch Chaos. Go back and watch all of that. I think, isn't Chaos where we do the Animal Crossing noises? Okay.
I believe so.
If not, it's Ballroom Blitz, but
it's one of the times in the ballroom. I know that.
Yeah. I mentioned Aura Farming and Ricky Starr came out. That's insane. I didn't even think about that.
I was gonna say he could not have you steal his spotlight.
And here comes the best Valor champion. Fuck you, Sean Payne. To ever step in an SWF ring.
What about Steven Chronicles?
He's second best. It's a close race between them.
What the hell? He just got the title.
I think Steven would agree that Logan has potential to be the best.
Well, yes, has potential, maybe.
I'm going to say he's the best no matter what, because I'm biased and this is my friend. So it's like how you didn't say it, but it's like how you feel about Tony Nukes over on Wednesday. So
listen, Tony Nukes is my friend, but I am not going to be biased towards that man whatsoever.
Don't lie.
Had Vince Diaz managed to pin him there and won the title, there would be no animosity.
I mean, that's good, though, because Vince Diaz put on a insane match on Wednesday. If you haven't seen it, please go back and do yourself an honor of watching that whole episode, not just the main event.
And you know what? I feel like we haven't done this yet, but Logan Luscious, of course, making his debut recently and also finding his way into the opening act of Mayhem.
And not only the opening act of Mayhem, I believe he's been announced for the Star Wars special over on Shockwave Sports.
He has, and he found his way into that, and he can even be found trying to cut a promo to get his shot at the world title.
True.
Over there in Shock Wrestling.
And while we're at it, also in the description, of course, our lovely friends over at BGIW, PCW, ZCW, Steven Chronicles, Mads TV. I think she's also down there. I believe Ziggy Danger is also still down. There is a lot of things down there. Please go click all of the gorgeous things. All of our
personal projects.
Yeah.
And there's that glorious Valor title.
Ricky, single name star.
Ricky, insert name here, star. Oh!
Starting
immediate
off,
kick from Logan.
The big kick into a lockup. This is what we like to see. That's not what we like to see.
Apparently that's not what Ricky likes to see.
Instantly going back into it, though, is a very interesting choice. As Ricky Starr gets the control taken over from him. Logan punch straight to the ribs. Switching control once again as Ricky gets a go behind. Control switching for a fourth time.
I mean, hey, you guys like your True Graps wrestling.
I was going to say, we had, like I said on Wednesday, the definition of Wednesday Night Inferno in that main event. So far, this is feeling like what Thursdays have become as
Oh!
massive powerbomb over the ropes. Ricky Starr, though, instantly fighting out of it. Oh. Oh!
Combination ending in that Pele kick.
Sliding back in the ring and taunting instantly. Ricky Starr, not one to be out aura farmed. Instantly in and getting kicked in the face. Never mind. Big X Factor face breaker. Logan staying on top. If I'm Ricky Starr, I just lost a title. What am I doing different here to win a different title and try to stake my claim again?
I mean, first and foremost, getting out of his own head.
Yeah, especially when you got handpicked by your cousin to take his spot. He could have picked anybody back there.
True.
Logan Luscious aura farming in the ring again and just kind of walking it down on Ricky Starr instantly into a Miranda press. And back with an Ortiz press.
It's not her move.
She invented it.
No, she fucking did it.
Two. Who did that?
Not her.
So you don't even know. Somebody do it again, just so I can say it again.
No.
Irish whip off the ropes, drop down, leapfrog, and Ricky could not capitalize, trying to go for that rolling elbow. Is another Ortiz press. Oh, grabbing him by the throat onto the knees. Oh.
What's
happening? Oh, it's the Ricky Starr paparazzi making their way down to the ring and blinding our champion. Tim trying to actually do his job and get him out of here. Ricky with a big lariat. Uh-oh. No, countering the purple haze. Off the ropes, Hurricane Rana coming in, taking Ricky off his feet. Both men colliding a little and Ricky catching a knee, trying to clear the ice.
I say, uh-oh, Brett. I see the ice being cleaned. I see the gloves being put down.
Ricky Starr still wearing his glove. However, we've got a game night.
The Zamboni has returned yet again and is doing wheelies.
He's doing wheelies and the donut. What the fuck? Off the ropes and catching him in a spider's web.
Oh. Top be looking
rope.
for it.
Oh!
Oh!
Ricky got the knee up just in time. Dodging that big spin move into a drop kick. It looked like he was looking for it again, but Ricky catching him with the elbows. Roll up by Ricky Starr. We could see a new champion. 2 counts.
What more does he have to give?
That is the big question, is what more do these men have to give to get the final pin? And I think we may see it here. Again, that big choke slam. 1, 2, no.
This has been an incredible match so far between these two.
Absolutely. I mean, it's just continuing. Big knee stunning Logan against the ropes. Ricky getting control. Irish whip across the ring, looking for that back elbow and slipping a little. I think he may still be in his head, and it may be what cost him. 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
And
The star is definitely still in his head.
I mean, he slipped up on that elbow, and that was arguably what finished it, but still, your Valor champion, as Peak continues to just be the peak of this company, I'm just throwing that out there. Shout out Daniel Lewis. Still your Valor champion, Logan Luscious.
Daniel Lewis apparently loves the Saints. Chronicles.
Well, yeah. Why would he not? They don't have any problems. We've had wonderful conversations over coffee.
Okay, I understand you saying you talked to them, but there is no fucking way Daniel Lewis talks to them.
I translate for him.
So you know how to speak, and not only speak, but translate Animal Crossing.
Yeah, I mean, that's how it works. If I can speak it, I should be able to translate it to somebody. Never mind. As we move on. Oh. Dylan, it's time, and Cloudy's not here to stop the fun.
Oh my goodness.
Of course, making his way to the ring
Zig.
first.
Zig! Zig! Zig!
I'm gonna let you finish.
No, I'm gonna stop.
Okay, and making his way down to the ring, of course, this man has had an interesting time since this season has started. Feuding mainly with Pat Cross as Zig continues to try and get under Pat Cross's skin, facing off, of course, against Mr. Fight Forever tonight.
Of course, Ziggy, again, another competitor over in Shock Wrestling that's actually going to be at Mayhem.
True. Facing off against Cloudy's best friend, apparently, Ace. But none of that matters for right now.
Mr. Fight Forever, one half of your SWF Tag Team Champions, Michael Champagne.
He's slowly getting a lot of nicknames. I just thought about it. Of course, Mr. Prosecco, Mr. Fight Forever, Mr. Michael Champagne, Cloudy's favorite wrestler.
True.
Can't even deny it. We're so back. Oh, he didn't do the...
Getting to see this man on my screen every week is a blessing enough.
He didn't do the leg thing in the corner. This is fucked up.
Hey, wait a minute.
I guess that counts. Taunting on the top rope. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Exactly.
The guy in the front row really wanted a Snickers. I don't know if you saw that.
I did not manage to catch that.
It was a sign that was like, you're not you when you're hungry. Enjoy a Snickers or something. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
3 back-to-back elbows. Ziggy Danger missing the flying elbow. Irish whip off the ropes and a gorgeous Hurricane Rana taking down Ziggy Danger, and of course Michael Champagne instantly horrifying. I know we talk about we shouldn't be biased commentators, but we all secretly are. Let's be real. Big power bomb. I want Ziggy Danger to win here.
Oh my god.
Especially after that. I want Ziggy Danger to win here. He needs to shove one to the Callahan family. I love the Callahan family, but that's his whole thing, is shoving it to the man, and it feels like he hasn't been able to do that. Ziggy Danger coming in with some shoot kicks, bouncing his head off of the logo. Ziggy Danger top rope with a viral spiral of his own.
Ooh.
Michael Champagne backed up into the corner. Ziggy Danger taking full control and wrenching on that arm. Getting ready for a face wash. No! Michael Champagne smartly rolling out. Oh my god. Hurricane Rana into a cover, instantly kick out at nothing. Michael Champagne still, though, taking control.
Absolutely.
Big knee coming in. Cloudy somewhere celebrating with that big neck breaker as Michael Champagne finally taking control of the match. Kicks coming in, dropping the knee on Ziggy Danger's arm, but if he was smart, he would focus on the legs. Dylan Cross, what are your thoughts on this whole, on the whole Ziggy Danger situation going on?
I have nothing respect for Ziggy. However, I know how dangerous this group is. But I'm no stranger to adversity. And I'm sure, realistically, neither is Ziggy.
I mean,
so,
if you've watched Shock Wrestling, of course, like we've mentioned over on the Shockwave Sports YouTube channel, you've seen that that's his whole thing, is getting over adversity. But Mr. Fight Forever is a different kind of beast in the same animal. And I mean, so is Pat Cross, so is El Nacho. Not their errand boy. I'm not giving him that much credit yet. But I could see the Zig movement taking over and finally beating the Callahan family.
oh. Let's see what Mr. Fight Forever can do here.
I was about to say, gearing up for something, but missing. Aura farming again in the middle of a match, and it might... No, it's not going to cost him this time. Holy shit. 1, 2. No, Ziggy Danger finding a way to stay alive. And there it is. The Fight Forever chance for Mr. Fight Forever.
I thought you were going to make another Miranda Ortiz joke.
No, she did invent those taunts, but... Or those, that crowd. She actually invented the turnbuckle pad, too, from what I'm hearing.
She's not even here!
Yeah, but you have to know your history and respect it in this sport. That's one of the biggest things.
It's not respecting the history if it's fucking made up.
It's not made up, Your Honor. You just wasn't there. See, there it is again. Give us... I can't read what it says.
Something
at
about
the very
Snickers.
Yeah, at the very bottom. Oh! Off the ropes.
What is this? 2K comeback.
2K comeback, taking Mr. Fight Forever off of his feet. And that might be the opening that the Wild Thing Ziggy Danger needs. Wild Thing, you make Dylan Cross's heart sing.
Are you not a fan of Ziggy Danger?
I was doing a music reference, but I forget you're lame. Going for the cover. 1, 2.
No, I understood it.
I have been very open that I think Ziggy Danger could be the one to take down the Callahan family. That's going to get me a lot of hate.
I also know we are kind of torn on the fact that Mr. Fight Forever is part of that family.
Yeah, but weirdly he fits.
True. I was going to say technically nobody doesn't fit except for the fact that El Nacho is a part of that group.
And Evan Stank. I mean Stark, sorry.
Yeah, but he
going
has
for the
potential.
cover. 1, 2. And Ziggy's still kicking out. Ziggy fighting out. Oh!
Oh my
there's
god. Best dropkick in the game right now.
It's picture perfect.
Big frog
Just like that
splash.
frog splash. Going for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, I thought that was it.
I think we all did, Brett. Oh, trust fall.
And he's feeling himself.
Shout out that stupid hippie.
True.
Oh, big knee.
Looking to follow it up with more as Ziggy Danger taking control and kicking Michael Champagne on the ground and finishing with an elbow. There's that massive kick going for the cover. 1, 2, 3. And Ziggy Danger pins Mr. Fight Forever.
And you gotta think, maybe that's one step closer to taking down the Callahan family.
Absolutely. I mean, Michael Champagne's no slouch, and he's arguably the third biggest member in the Callahan family.
True. Speaking of the Callahan family, I just saw the card for our main event here.
I was about to say, and that is, of course, why Mr. Tom Callahan was not out here with Michael Champagne. He was getting ready for our insane main event.
Want to win for Ziggy here tonight.
I mean, this is a deserved zig victory here.
True.
As we move on, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for champion versus champion. It is time.
Double champion.
True, I forgot he is the. Holy shit. The other half of your SWF tag team champions and our world champion.
And the
Oh,
so
true.
far so good champion over at Shock Wrestling.
True, I almost forgot.
So technically he is a triple champ.
Steven 3 belts, our first Triple Crown champion. What can be said about him? He has done it all.
He is one of the fastest rising talents here in SWF. In his, less than a year here, he is already our first Triple Crown champion.
First Triple Crown champion. I know we've only had one, but I would argue Mr. Supremacy.
Mr. Supremacy, he has... I mean, it's like you said, he's done it all. He's made moments here.
But the same can be said about this man. your internet, not just YouTube. He is so much bigger than YouTube as a platform. This man has enough talent that he is not only the internet champion, he is not only one of the biggest faces of PCW, he is going to win the scary box at Mayhem. Shockwave Sports, link in the description, yada yada yada. You understand. This man is Mr. EFED. We've called him that at least twice now, and I'm starting to believe it.
Of course, his aligning himself with Tom Callahan. He is technically the founder, along with Tom, of the
Callahan family.
Callahan family.
Two of, as I put it earlier, the smartest men in this whole company. Even if Cloudy doesn't want to admit it, I know he knows that both of these men are the very best we have to offer outside of Peak. Take it in, Dylan Cross. You're witnessing greatness.
No, I was actually getting an update on Cody Moon, but
oh, both men missing the drop kicks to start.
this is one of our biggest main events. As you said, champion versus champion. And, I mean, there's history here, even starting with back at last week with, you know, Michael Champagne technically winning the tag team titles with Steven Chronicles.
And I mean, like we said, we
Or
don't know
the
who
Callahan
sent.
family.
We don't know who sent Evan to take out Lewis to put Michael Champagne. We do. Let's be real, we do. But it was smart and it was calculated, and it has to have gotten into Steven's head.
Or, hear me out, because it's Steven. You go to mess with him. All you do is piss him off, and the last thing you want is a pissed off Steven Chronicles.
That is absolutely true. Irish whip.
Oh,
off
I
the rope.
thought we were gonna see that slimy son of a bitch start something already.
He's not slimy. He just uses a lot of.
Look how shiny the
Product
top
in
of his
his-
fucking head is. He just
Okay.
got out here.
And Lord forgive a man shine his bald head.
Listen, I know you're bonding with him because you're both bald,
And
but still, it does not excuse the fact that he is a slimy son of a bitch. Oh, big strikes from Pat Cross.
Pat Cross still taking control. I was trying to think of something to call you. I can't right now. Pat Cross working
Fucking-
on the arms.
Got him. Oh,
And there it is.
Big
Look at
drop. Hey, why is there a kendo stick in there?
strategy. Tim actually doing his job, and this time it's. Of course, he always picks to do his job at the worst times. It's I don't get this guy.
God forbid he's actually smart.
What, one episode in fucking almost 50 that he does his job right twice and
He
we're
still
praising him?
has
Get
his
out of
cha-
here.
Listen, same things could be said about you.
Your knees are broken. You're geriatric.
You have no hair. Your knees don't
You know
work.
what? You're worse than Evan Stark.
You lost your cult.
You're worse than Evan Stark.
You lost your quote-unquote best friend because he was also bald.
Your only friend is only your friend because you push him. What? What? Irish whip out of the ring.
I'll have you know, me and Cloudy are friends, so.
You talk about Colts. Power bomb position. He literally had a Colt all of last season.
Yeah, but he's willing to at least acknowledge that, unlike you.
It's not a Colt. His was.
It is,
He brainwashed
they have
all of the
glowing
top
fucking
talent.
eyes.
He brainwashed all of the top talent so hard that half of that group has jumped ship to a different company.
I mean, yeah, that's true. But he's fine with it because it was, you know, what was best for them.
Fine with it because his hair dye seeps in too deep that he...
You're just mad you can't
Smells
dye any
like
hair because
fish.
you ain't got shit. You know, we got all these cool hair dye features in this new game, and you can't do shit about it.
It was good. Fat
I guess
Cross
technically you could dye your beard.
missing the. That's kind of what I was thinking, but in this new game caught me so far off guard. Fat trying to
Blending
pick
of
up
the
Steven, getting
realities.
countered into a scorpion death drop. Six
Listen,
seven.
Since the burnt toast championship from the beginning,
It's been a little off
Same.
since then. I can't lie.
kind of thrown off. I mean, speaking of, I could mention the glassy textures and the missing
Yeah,
textures and
thank you 2K.
just 2K.
Count of 3. Steven getting picked
What
up in a
is
powerbomb
this?
position. Oh, onto the monitors. Count of 5. Pat going in to break the count. Oh no.
What is he doing?
Looking for a big elbow
Oh.
drop and miss.
Oh.
Calculated.
This is the one that you say is like one of the best wrestlers here.
He is. You have commentated his matches. You've seen what he can do. He is one of the best wrestlers.
And what was that?
A slip up on the top rope because Tim oiled them.
Why did Tim oil the top rope?
Because he doesn't know what his job is. He's ooh, I hate him.
Would you like him better if he was bald?
I would like him better if he didn't work here.
Damn.
Tom
What
Callahan
is Tom Callahan doing?
I think it was to talk shit to Steven while he was getting all the way in. Oh, both men missing big kicking attacks. Steven missing another one. Okay, I talk shit to a lot of the competitors backstage. I think I would come out of retirement to beat the shit out of Tim. It feels like what needs to happen in the long run.
I have a competitor that might want to fight you as well, who wears a cat mask. Also, Viral Spiral.
I was waiting for it. That was an interesting way to hit it. Tim seeing a rope break. Jackie
Great
Ramirez
awareness
punching
from Mr. Cross.
air right now.
True.
Steven
Actually, she can't be mad anymore. Oh.
I
Big drop
guess.
kick.
Moonsault getting
Moonsault,
dodged
oh.
though. See, like, why did that turnbuckle? He took the turnbuckle pad off just to put it back. What is this man? As Pat Cross fairy tale
ending.
And he's getting advice from Tom Callahan on the outside. Irish whip to the outside.
What is he
Tom
doing?
Callahan.
Oh. Hitting Pat Cross in the back of the head here.
And Tim, what the fuck are you doing, Tim? He didn't even do anything.
He hit his own client in the back of the head.
He hit both of them, technically. Pat should have moved a little bit more to the left, but... Oh.
Oh. Pat Cross trying to get himself disqualified, it looks like.
I was about to say, this isn't a no disqualification match, and he tried to use that kendo stick. Count of 5 as
Both
both
men
men
missing.
missing attacks. Steven running back into the ring like a coward.
No, he wants to finish it properly.
That's what they all say. Oh,
Whoa!
dodging that
Crossed over,
knee and
Steven
a
hitting him
big
the outside.
shoulder tackle. Or shoulder charge, I guess. But Count of 2, Steven coming back to the outside. An Irish whip
Oof.
against the
Back onto
table.
our table. Also, I didn't do it earlier, but our waters.
I was waiting for it. Steven, I think, got thrown into one, and the other one just kind of fell over.
Yep.
Steven taunting right in front of us, looking for him.
Oh my God!
An energy crash of sorts.
You know, a lot of people do that all of a sudden.
It's very interesting. I feel like everybody is a big fan of Kerry Tarrant now.
True.
1, 2, and Pat Cross
Oh.
kicks out and instantly popping up and pissed him off. Both of these guys chance as Steven, it takes Pat down. Top rope. Big, gorgeous moonsault landing.
Got a lot of air on that one.
1, 2, and a kick out again by the pure poison era.
That crazy DDT.
Oh my God,
Moonsault.
Steven is finally
He's entering a flow state.
feeling himself. Yeah, entering that flow state.
Oh, not quite landing all of it, but getting enough. Okay, well,
I was going to say, we said entering a flow state, and then he did that, but that might be too far
Possible.
away. Oh,
Oh.
miscalculation.
hitting with his legs. Okay,
Getting
well,
kicked
we
in
mentioned
the
a flow
ribs.
state. I think he heard that and he got too big ahead there for a second.
Absolutely. And I mean, against a competitor like Pat Cross, that could be the end of it if you get too far into your head. Oh, gorgeous suplex.
Oh,
Dropping the legs into the cover. 1. Only a 1 count.
kick out at 1.
But all that did is piss Pat Cross off from what it's looking like. Miranda Ortiz.
No.
But it was a pop-up cutter. She invented that. Oh!
Oh,
Big knee.
that
Taking
pure poison
Stevens
knee.
out. Going for the cover after smartly pulling away from the ropes. 2, 3.
Oh, Pat Cross just pinned our world champion.
And it's like I said when he was coming out. One of the best wrestlers we have here just pinned our so-called world champ. I love Steven. But that little getting
So-called.
into your head is not what a world champion would do. You need to lock in. You need to prove why you should be the face. You tried to fight Sean Payne for that title of face of the company. And Sean Payne failed. Are you next?
Where is this coming from?
Somebody needs to
Never
be.
mind what he says. I say, never mind what he says, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations to Pat Cross. Pinning Steven is a hell of a feat. However, Pat Cross still needs to keep his focus on the fact that he still has that internet title and who might challenge him next.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on this gorgeous Thursday. I don't usually do these. Thank you for everything. It's been a incredible ride. If you haven't, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you next Wednesday. Good night, everybody.